East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quick shovel pass. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fareed. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
So the UConn Huskies offense will go to work for the 1st time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The snap sets up to throw. This time it's complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will take the field for the 1st time. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Bringing the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Playing a field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. UConn going back to work on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harper. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Snap from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Gore. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to kick.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Harper. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Horn. Quickly complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. One man in the backfield and he gets it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. UConn quick to the line. The short hands, it's Harper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st down.
Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Caught. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. He's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The run to the right. Hard running there. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Back to pass. It's Horn. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. UConn quick to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Trying the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Shotgun snap on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. Right back to him on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Parrish. On the move at the 30. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Horn. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return.
UConn Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harper. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Power football with the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Porter. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Here comes the Heat. Wideout trying to get it in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looking downfield, it's Horn. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Huskies in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
Might as well give it to him again. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Horn. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Cowboys will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. UConn quick to the line.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. Grab near the marker. It's Harper. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got him downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Off the play fake on first down. Rushes on him. Turns it loose. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's caught inside the 20. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Huskies! And the beatdown has ensued. He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up by 21 over Northwestern. We've got our eye on this one.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
With the catch, it's Wall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fighting off the defender. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Dropping back, it's Horn. Makes the catch. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cowboys are on the move. Looking for room. It's Parrish. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. And tackled there by the defense. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Makes the grab. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
At the 15-yard line.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
UConn going back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to throw. It's Horn. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Under fire. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Cowboys want to move quickly. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.